Hello friend, and welcome to the 7th installment of this how to modify your Xbox One and or PS4 Nitrado server. In today's episode guide, we will take a leap of faith and dive right into the pools of spawning vehicles, adjusting their default positions, increasing their chances of spawning, but most importantly, increasing the chances of spawning those vehicles with all the parts already in them. The amount of hours our Discord community spends researching, testing ideas, and sharing results amazes even me, and I'm not easily impressed. Thank you, survivors. The journey has only begun. If you've watched my videos in the past, make sure to smack the like button, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing and turning on the notifications. Also consider joining our Discord community. The link is down in the description. Let's get started. First, let's begin by stating the obvious. This is not PC modding, so although you will be able to increase the rate and the chances of the vehicle spawning, you are not necessarily force spawning this vehicle. Your Dayz server will continue to randomize items. All you're doing is increasing the chances so you can find it with ease. First, let's adjust the plausible locations the vehicle can spawn in. Follow path Dayz XB_missions Dayz offline.sharenarrows plus or Enoch CFG event spawns.xml. For the sake of this tutorial's length, I'm going to show you how to adjust one location, but if you want to do more locations, just rinse and repeat this process. Let's say that I only want to have one plausible spawn point for this specific vehicle. I highly recommend that you use the default coordinates already in the Nitrado website. The only reason I recommend this is because we know that these locations actually work. To match the coordinates to the vehicle you want to spawn, let's go to isurvive.com on your PC. I have a preset pin on this vehicle in specific. As I move the cursor around the icon for the spawn vehicle, I can see the entire range that this vehicle could potentially spawn on. Now that you have an idea of where your vehicle would spawn, let's go back to the Nitrado website and figure out which one in specific this vehicle is. A cool little tool that I like to use is typing Ctrl F on my keyboard to open the Find tool. On this search bar, I am going to type the first portion of my coordinates. If your coordinates don't match exactly, don't worry. Just match the numbers to the nearest plausible spawn point. Now that I've successfully found my vehicle, I will erase all other plausibles for this specific vehicle. But remember, I am only doing this for the sake of this tutorial. If you want to have more spawn points, figure out more spawn points and only delete the ones that you don't need. Now, I will adjust the rate values to increase the amount of vehicles I want to spawn in my server by following path Dayz XB_missions Dayz offline.sharenarrows plus or Enoch db file, and lastly events.xml. Now, let's open the Find tool by clicking Ctrl F on your keyboard and search for your vehicle. You did write down the name of the vehicle you're trying to modify, right? Good. When you get back from getting the name of your vehicle, continue by editing the highlighted values you see on your screen. If you don't know how the values work, click on the card shown on the top right of your screen and use the information on that video guide so you can fully edit this section. Now that you have a plausible location and a slight increase in your rate values, let's move on to increasing the chances of spawning this vehicle and increasing the chances of it spawning with actual car parts in it. Follow path Dayz XB_missions Dayz offline.sharenarrows plus or Enoch CFG spawnable types.xml, and again, find your vehicle. Here, you will be able to increase the chances of your vehicle spawning and also increase the chances of the vehicle spawning with attachments. Notice that all attachment chances values are set to 1, and the item itself below is set between 0.90 and 0.14. Really low values. Errors will be made on this page. Trust me. If you need to reset your server, click on the card on the top right of your screen and it's going to show you exactly how to do it. Also, if this guide is making sense to you up to this point, smack like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. Let's continue. By now, you should understand that adding values too high is not good for your server, right? Having said that, Experiment by increasing the values a little bit at a time until you achieve your desired results. The very last thing that I want to add to this guide is that you may have to lower your expectations just a little bit. Since Dayz is based on uncertainty and scarcity, it may take a few tries for you to get this to work properly. Still have a question? Make sure to join the discussion on our Discord channel. Amazing capabilities are being uncovered and we are sharing the steps on how to uncover them yourself. And for my true fans only, we just added brand new merchandise to the merch store. Make sure to check out the links down in the description. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe now and turn on the notifications so you too can learn how to customize your zombie loadouts. Catch you on the next live stream or upload. Stay sexy.